My dear child, this is not just a message, this is a divine cry from heaven. What you are about to read could change the course of your entire destiny. Archangel Michael says, I have been battling forces you cannot see, just to reach you in time. There's something coming to your life that cannot be delayed anymore. Someone around you has tried to keep this hidden, but heaven overruled their darkness. You were chosen for this moment, your name echoed in the heavens before this message was ever written. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,291. Archangel Michael says, they tried to silence the truth with fear, but I shattered their plans. Your spirit has been crying out for answers, and today is the divine reply. The enemy has been whispering lies into your ears, but now you will hear the voice of truth. You have felt tired, defeated, and overwhelmed lately, but not because you are weak. It's because something powerful is about to enter your life, and darkness always fights the hardest before the light arrives. That is why Michael is here, because the battle was never about destruction, it was about awakening. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,292. Archangel Michael says, I was not allowed to speak until now, but the heavens could not remain silent any longer. A final warning has been issued, not to scare you, but to prepare you. Someone has already made a move behind your back, but they don't know you've just been handed divine protection. This is your moment of escape from everything that has been trapping your spirit. Chains are being broken, but you must not ignore this signal. Michael says, this is not a test. This is not a dream. This is the intervention your soul cried out for. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,294. Listen closely, because this truth was hidden by someone in your circle. They smiled in front of you but secretly blocked your blessings with their jealousy. But now Archangel Michael has removed their grip from your path forever. Your energy was being drained because you were unknowingly fighting their shadows. But the reason you survived until now is because heaven was silently pushing you forward. Michael says, your name has been written in the book of breakthroughs. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,295. The tears you cried in silence were never ignored. Each one of them was collected and turned into keys that will now unlock doors faster than you expect. You are not late, you are exactly on time. Archangel Michael says, I have placed divine timing around you like armor. There is no delay anymore. This is the hour of activation. If you keep reading, it means your soul already knows what's coming next. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,296. There's someone from your past that still holds a spiritual tie to your destiny. They are being called back to you, not for pain, but for completion. Michael says, this is why you couldn't forget them, because their role in your life wasn't over yet. You are not crazy. You're not too emotional. You are spiritually awake, and that's why everything feels heavier lately. But today, the heaviness lifts. The shadows break. The silence ends. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,297. Archangel Michael says, the silence you've endured was not abandonment, it was preparation. You were being strengthened in secret so no force could stop what's about to be revealed in public. A divine spotlight is coming, and your name will be on the lips of those who once ignored your worth. They will wonder how you rose so quickly, but only you and heaven will know the price you paid in private. What's coming isn't just a blessing, it's a divine reversal of everything they tried to delay. Michael whispers, your enemies will watch, but they won't be able to touch. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,298. Someone tried to curse what God had already blessed, and now their own plan is falling apart. That sickness, that delay, that confusion, it wasn't your fault. You were walking through a battlefield, not knowing Archangel Michael had already sent angels ahead of you. Every rejection was divine redirection. Every closed door was heaven saying, not this one, something better is coming. Now, that better is near. Don't miss it. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,299. Michael says, tonight, something shifts in your household. An old curse, connected to a bloodline wound, is being broken because you're the chosen one to end it. This is why your battles felt heavier than others, because you weren't just fighting for you. You were fighting for generations before and after you. And heaven is now rewarding you for not giving up when it would have been easier to walk away. Michael confirms, because of your faithfulness, an inheritance is being released. Spiritually and physically. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,300. A letter is coming. A phone call. A message. And it carries truth that will finally make everything make sense. Michael says, what was hidden will now be revealed in full light, there's no more delay. You may notice strange dreams or intense thoughts tonight. That's heaven confirming this message in your spirit. Don't ignore it, write it down, listen, and stay open. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,301. Archangel Michael says, the silence you've endured was not abandonment, it was preparation. You were being strengthened in secret so no force could stop what's about to be revealed in public. A divine spotlight is coming, and your name will be on the lips of those who once ignored your worth. They will wonder how you rose so quickly, but only you and heaven will know the price you paid in private. What's coming isn't just a blessing, it's a divine reversal of everything they tried to delay. Michael whispers. Your enemies will watch, but they won't be able to touch. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,298. Someone tried to curse what God had already blessed, and now their own plan is falling apart. That sickness, that delay, that confusion, it wasn't your fault. You were walking through a battlefield, not knowing Archangel Michael had already sent angels ahead of you. Every rejection was divine redirection. Every closed door was heaven saying, not this one, something better is coming. Now, that better is near. Don't miss it. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,299. Michael says, tonight, something shifts in your household. An old curse, connected to a bloodline wound, is being broken because you're the chosen one to end it. This is why your battles felt heavier than others, because you weren't just fighting for you. You were fighting for generations before and after you. And heaven is now rewarding you for not giving up when it would have been easier to walk away. Michael confirms. Because of your faithfulness, an inheritance is being released, spiritually and physically. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,300. A letter is coming. A phone call. A message. And it carries truth that will finally make everything make sense. Michael says, what was hidden will now be revealed in full light, there's no more delay. You may notice strange dreams or intense thoughts tonight. That's heaven confirming this message in your spirit. Don't ignore it, write it down, listen, and stay open. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,301. Archangel Michael says, yes, child, keep your heart open, because this next part is where everything begins to make sense. There were moments when you begged for answers but received silence. Now the silence breaks. What heaven was organizing behind the scenes is about to be revealed in front of your eyes. That feeling you've had lately, that something big is coming, it's not just intuition, it's revelation. You are standing in the gap between your old life and your divine transformation. Michael declares, the shift isn't coming. It's already here. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,306. You will notice strange coincidences starting today, numbers repeating, names resurfacing, dreams that feel too real. These are divine confirmations sent to you by the angelic realm. Heaven is now actively communicating because the season of silence is over. Michael says, watch closely. The signs are everywhere. Even those who once doubted you will begin to ask how you're glowing without explanation. That glow is the glory of God resting upon you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,307. One final warning, do not speak your next moves too quickly. Not everyone clapping for you is happy for you. Michael urges you, move in silence. Let the blessing reveal itself when it's ready. You're going to receive a call or message in the next 48 hours, something unexpected but divine. It may come through a person you never imagined, but don't be afraid. The divine uses the least likely sources to deliver the most life-changing blessings. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,308. A large financial gate is opening, connected to something from your past that felt like a loss. But heaven has restored it without your knowledge. Michael says, you thought it was gone forever, but I have preserved it for this very moment. You are about to receive back what was once stolen. And not just receive it, but multiplied, upgraded, and surrounded by peace. This is why you had to wait, because what's coming is greater than what you thought you lost. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,309. Archangel Michael says, yes, my beloved, joy is now your portion, and it's overflowing. From this moment forward, expect things to happen faster, smoother, and with greater ease. You've stepped into divine alignment, and now, nothing can hold back what heaven has already released. People will begin treating you differently, not because you changed, but because your energy has been divinely elevated. Even the spaces you enter will begin to feel lighter, warmer, more full of peace. Michael whispers, that's because you are carrying heaven's favor now. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,314. There will be unexpected celebrations, a promotion, a reunion, a gift that leaves you speechless. You may laugh and cry at the same time because joy will feel so surreal after so much struggle. But it's real. It's yours. And it's here. Michael says, you have planted with tears, and now you shall harvest with joy. Your smile will return, stronger, freer, and without guilt. The weight of worry is lifting, and peace is moving into your atmosphere like never before. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,315. Someone who once overlooked you will come back with a softened heart. Not to repeat the past, but to make things right in a way that surprises even you. Michael says, "This is divine justice, not revenge. What you once begged for in silent prayers is now coming with grace and ease. There's no need to force or chase anymore, what's yours will simply flow toward you. And you'll recognize it immediately by the way it brings calm, not chaos." Type Amen to get blessing, 70,316. Your dreams are being revived. Those goals you tucked away out of fear or fatigue, heaven is breathing life back into them now. Michael says, you will not only dream again, but you will live what you once thought was impossible. Your hands will build things that bless generations. Your name will carry honor. And your legacy will be one of joy, not sorrow. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,317. Archangel Michael says, yes, child, more joy is coming than you ever imagined, and it won't stop. What's ahead for you is not a temporary blessing, but a season of divine overflow. Your days of just surviving are over, now begins the era of thriving in every area of your life. You'll receive good news so unexpected, it will feel like a dream at first. But you won't have to pinch yourself, because this time, the dream is real. Michael says, you've entered the promise you waited so long for. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,318. You will be called into rooms you didn't even know existed. The same voice that once trembled in fear will now speak with divine authority and peace. Even those who doubted your strength will be amazed by the light you now carry. There's a glow around you that no one can dim. Michael says, you are no longer carrying pain, you are radiating purpose. This light is the proof that your angels have been walking with you, even when you felt alone. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,319. You're not going back to the old life, you've outgrown it. Better friends, deeper love, clearer paths, everything is becoming more aligned with your soul's truth. Michael says, this upgrade is permanent. Nothing can drag you back. Even your thoughts are being healed. That voice of self-doubt, guilt, and fear is being silenced by divine affirmation. You will now see yourself the way heaven has always seen you, worthy, chosen, beloved. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,320. There's a celebration happening in the spirit realm for you right now. The angels are rejoicing because you made it through what was meant to break you. Michael says, you didn't give up, and because of that, you're about to receive more than you asked for. This is the kind of happiness that doesn't come and go, it stays. This is the kind of peace that can't be shaken by circumstance. And this is just the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,321. Archangel Michael says, yes, beloved, there is still more joy to come, and it will pour into your life like sunlight after the longest storm. What's ahead is not random, it's a carefully written chapter from heaven, tailored just for your heart. You're not just stepping into a new season. You're stepping into who you were always meant to be. The strength that once came through struggle will now birth celebration. The doors that once remained shut will now fly open with divine ease. Michael smiles and says, "You have heaven's full permission to rejoice now." Type Amen to get blessing, 70,322. Get ready, miracles will start showing up in ordinary moments. You'll glance at your phone and see messages you never expected. You'll walk into places and feel like they were waiting just for you. Michael says, every moment from here will carry purpose and favor. Even delays will be divine redirection. Even detours will lead to golden paths. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,323. Your laughter will echo again, this time, not as a cover for pain but as a sound of true freedom. You'll look around one day soon and realize, there's nothing missing anymore. The ache in your soul will be replaced by complete, quiet joy. Michael says, what's coming won't need to be fixed, explained, or forced. It will just fit. You'll feel it in your spirit. You'll know, this is what all the waiting was for. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,324. Even your health will begin to improve, your energy, your glow, your inner peace. What weighed you down physically will lift, because your soul is no longer burdened. Michael says, healing is coming to your body as a reward for the battles you overcame silently. You will no longer be afraid to hope. Hope will be your default mode now, not fear, not doubt, not anxiety. And hope will never disappoint you again. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,325. Archangel Michael says, yes, my dearest, there is still more light to pour into your life, because heaven is not finished blessing you. You've only seen the first spark of what's being ignited. Now comes the full flame, the warmth, the glow, the undeniable proof that joy is your portion. You will begin to wake up smiling for no reason at all. That's your spirit recognizing that peace has finally settled in. Michael whispers, this is what it feels like to be free. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,326. You won't have to explain your happiness to anyone. It will speak for itself in your energy, your presence, your very existence. People will wonder what changed, but only you and heaven will know the divine truth. The things you once chased will start chasing you. Opportunities, love, laughter, even money, it will begin to flow effortlessly. Michael says, when you stop begging, you start attracting. That time is now. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,327. Your name is being spoken in rooms that will honor you. Your hands will touch blessings that once felt impossible. And your feet will stand on ground that was once only dreamt about. Michael says, you will live in the answered prayers you forgot you prayed. There is no more waiting. No more worrying. Just the joyful unfolding of everything you were promised. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,328. A celebration is being prepared just for you. It may come as a gathering, a gift, or a surprise event that brings tears to your eyes. But it will be more than just a moment, it will be a memory etched into your soul. Michael says, joy is not visiting you, it's moving in. Get ready for music, for laughter, for peace that lingers. Because heaven has declared, it is your time now. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,329. Archangel Michael says, yes, child, heaven still has more joy to pour into your heart, because you've waited so long with faith. You didn't give up when you were tired. You didn't let go when things made no sense. And now, the reward is arriving faster than you ever dreamed. You're going to feel a softness in your life where there was once only struggle. No more tension in your chest. No more anxiety in your mornings. Michael says, peace is going to be your new rhythm. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,330. People will begin to say, you look different, lighter, brighter. That's because the weight of the past has finally been lifted off your shoulders. You are not carrying old pain into this new season. Archangel Michael whispers, I've taken that pain and turned it into power. Every hardship has been converted into strength, wisdom, and clarity. You'll feel it in how you walk, how you speak, how you smile again. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,331. A divine connection is forming right now, someone who understands your soul deeply. This isn't someone who's coming to test you, it's someone sent to join you. Michael says, this is the kind of love that won't confuse you, hurt you, or leave. It will feel safe. It will feel like home. And it will arrive not when you chase it, but when you are finally still enough to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,332. Everything in your life will begin to match the new version of you. Your environment will shift. Your relationships will align. Your blessings will multiply. Michael says, this is what happens when you step fully into your divine identity. No more small thinking. No more shrinking to fit. From now on, you expand boldly, joyfully, and beautifully. Because you finally remember who you are, and heaven never forgot. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,333. Archangel Michael says, yes, beloved, your cup isn't just being filled, it's overflowing. And heaven isn't done yet. Every part of your life is being touched by divine joy, relationships, finances, health, peace, and purpose. You're not being given a single blessing, you're being given a lifestyle of blessings. This is your breakthrough era, the season where the doors stay open, the opportunities stay stable, and your heart stays light. You'll no longer second-guess your worth. Michael says, you are finally walking in the royalty heaven always saw in you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,334. Even your surroundings will start to feel different. You'll find yourself drawn to beauty, peace, nature, and stillness, and these things will restore you. You are entering a chapter of peace on purpose. No more chaos. No more emotional whiplash. Michael W.H. You will be able to give freely, love generously, and live peacefully. The kind of life that once felt far away will now become your daily experience. And every time you smile, heaven will smile back with you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,336. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. Michael says, you are chosen. You are guided. And now, you are rising. Your angels are rejoicing because the story is unfolding just as heaven intended. So breathe deeply. Walk boldly. Rest joyfully. Everything you need is already being delivered. And joy is no longer a visitor, it is your companion now. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,337. Archangel Michael says, yes, child of light, there's still more joy coming your way, and it will arrive in waves too big to miss. You've entered into a divine rhythm now, where blessings arrive without striving. Your spirit is aligned, your path is clear, and heaven is rejoicing because you didn't give up. From this point on, expect peace to meet you every morning. You'll feel lighter when you wake up, clearer when you think, and calmer when you speak. Michael whispers, this is what it feels like to live in divine flow. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,338. Even your laughter will sound different now, it will come from a place of deep, soul-level freedom. You won't need a reason to be happy anymore, joy will become your default setting. And the people around you will feel it, too, they'll want to rise just by being near you. Michael says, your joy will become contagious, and it will silently heal others. You've become a light, not because of what you've been given, but because of what you've overcome. And now that light will guide others who are still in the dark. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,339. Soon, you'll look at your life and say, I can't believe this is mine. But it will be yours, and you'll know it's real because of the peace that comes with it. No more chasing. No more doubting. No more fearing the future. Archangel Michael says, what's meant for you will no longer pass you by, it will rest, it will stay, it will bless. This is not the end of your story, it's the most joyful chapter yet. You're stepping into the part of your life that feels like a reward. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,340. Even the little things will begin to sparkle, kind words, soft music, unexpected kindness from strangers. These are not coincidences, they're divine confirmations. Michael says, heaven is reminding you every day, you are seen, you are loved, and you are favored. So dance without fear. Love without holding back. Because the season of lack has ended, and joy is your inheritance. And now, nothing can stop the light inside of you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,341. Archangel Michael says, yes, child, heaven is still writing joy into your story, and the ink will never run dry. You've turned the page from pain, and what's written now is beauty, laughter, and restoration. Every part of your life is being infused with divine happiness that no storm can erase. You'll begin to notice how peaceful your heart feels, even in moments that once would have triggered worry. That's not just maturity, it's divine protection reshaping your emotional world. Michael whispers, peace is now your armor, and joy is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,342. Watch how old dreams suddenly wake up in you again, stronger and more possible than ever. They were never dead, only sleeping, waiting for this divine timing. Now the doors are open, and you'll walk right through them with confidence. Michael says, nothing you lost was wasted. Everything has been stored for this exact moment. Your time wasn't stolen, it was being prepared. And now, joy is going to flow through every second that once felt like a delay. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,343. Relationships are being healed. Not just with others, but also with yourself. You'll speak to yourself with more kindness, treat yourself with more love, and stand taller in your truth. Michael says, you are learning how to receive love, not just give it, and that's sacred. You'll be met with affection that doesn't confuse you, support that doesn't drain you, and joy that doesn't disappear when no one's watching. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,344. A door of creativity is opening, new ideas, new expressions, new passions. Your gifts are being unlocked because joy is the fuel behind divine inspiration. Michael says, what you create in this season will bless others for years to come. You'll laugh again, not because everything is perfect, but because your soul feels safe now. You'll rest again, not just in sleep, but in knowing you are fully supported by heaven. And this time, you'll believe it. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,345. Archangel Michael says, yes, beloved one. There is still more joy rising for you, and heaven is not holding anything back. You are walking in a season where everything that once felt uncertain is now becoming clear and beautiful. Not only will your path be smooth, but your heart will be light, and your days will be filled with grace. You'll walk into places where your presence brings calm without you saying a word. That's because you're carrying divine peace now, it's become part of your aura. Michael smiles and says, you are glowing with purpose, and the world is beginning to notice. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,346. Blessings will start stacking, one after another, sometimes even overlapping. At first, you'll wonder, is this really happening to me? And then your spirit will answer, yes, it's finally your time. Michael says, you are not lucky, you are divinely appointed. Every good thing coming your way was marked with your name before you even asked. Now heaven is just delivering what's already been stored up for you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,347. You'll see signs all around, feathers, numbers, songs, smiles from strangers, and each one will carry a message, you are not alone. You are being guided in every step, and joy will keep showing up in the smallest details. Even the ordinary will begin to feel magical. Michael says, heaven is now involved in your daily life, not just your big prayers. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, you are wrapped in divine care. You are living in answered prayers, even if you don't realize it yet. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,348. And yes, your future is brighter than anything behind you. What's coming is better not because you deserve it more, but because you never stopped believing. Michael says, joy is now your reward for the storm you refuse to surrender to. Expect good news this week, something unexpected but deeply personal. It may arrive quietly, but it will echo loudly in your spirit. Because this is how heaven works, gently, joyfully, and always on time. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,349. Archangel Michael says, yes, precious one, joy is still flowing, and your soul is ready to receive even more. You've endured long nights, silent tears, and silent battles. Now you are stepping into loud blessings, open favor, and undeniable peace. Soon, you'll hear your own laughter in ways you haven't in years. It will rise naturally, effortlessly, like sunshine pouring into a room that was dark for too long. Michael whispers, your joy is your testimony. It says, I survived, and now I thrive. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,350. There's someone watching your journey quietly, and your joy is about to inspire them to believe again. Your light is not just healing you, it's becoming a signal for others to come out of their shadows. Michael says, you are not just being blessed, you are becoming a blessing. Everything you touch in this season will carry grace. From conversations to projects, from ideas to actions, it will all feel aligned. Even things that once felt heavy will now feel light in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,351. You'll notice that your smile reaches deeper, your voice sounds steadier, and your steps feel guided. It's not your imagination, this is the real you rising after years of being hidden under survival. Michael says, the healing is complete. The celebration begins. No more self-doubt. No more second-guessing whether you're worthy of good things. Joy is proof that you are more than worthy, you are divinely designed for overflow. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,352. Expect people to come forward now with kindness and unexpected generosity. Heaven is using others to deliver the joy that's been promised to you. Michael says, you won't have to fight anymore for what's already yours. Let your hands be open, your heart be ready, and your spirit stay soft. Because what's coming next will be so beautiful, so personal, that it will bring tears of grateful joy. And that's exactly what you were born for. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,353. Archangel Michael says, don't hold back your happiness, this is your divine permission to feel it all. Your season of always waiting, always wondering, and always enduring is now giving way to pure celebration. And it's not temporary, it's a new rhythm of life, flowing with blessings that will not stop. You will walk into rooms and feel the energy shift in your favor. You will speak, and people will listen because your words are now touched by divine wisdom. You will rest at night knowing that nothing is falling apart, everything is falling into place. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,354. The heaviness has lifted. Can you feel it? That lightness in your chest isn't just relief, it's the arrival of joy. It's been waiting behind the clouds, and now, finally, the sun is shining again. Your smile is magnetic in this season because it comes from deep truth. It's not forced. It's not fake. It's joy birthed from survival, courage, and divine timing. Michael says, you are glowing now, and heaven is proud of you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,355. There are gifts coming in unexpected forms. A message you've been waiting for. A door you thought was closed forever. Even an old friend may reappear, with the right intentions this time. Don't be afraid to say yes to joy. You're not betraying your past by embracing this happiness, you're honoring how far you've come. Michael whispers, joy is not a reward. It is your rightful inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,356. Every tear you cried watered this garden. Now you will walk through it, blooming. Watch how even your silence begins to speak power, because your energy has shifted into victory. There is music in the background of your life now, can you hear it? It's the sound of peace returning. The symphony of things finally working out in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,357. Archangel Michael says, you didn't just survive, you transformed. What was once a wound is now wisdom. What was once pain is now a platform. Heaven is turning your scars into stars, guiding others through the darkness you conquered. You are about to laugh in places you once cried. Not because the past didn't matter, but because your healing is louder than your history. The joy coming to you now is not just emotional, it's spiritual restoration. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,358. You are being positioned in rooms where your name was spoken with honor. Someone has been watching your growth in silence, and now, they're stepping forward with an offer. This will not be a coincidence. This is a divinely timed connection meant to change your path. You will feel at home in your own life again. No more pretending. No more shrinking. You will be celebrated for your true self. Exactly as God designed you to be. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,359. The next chapter of your life is a story of answered prayers. The ones you whispered in tears, in secret, when no one else knew your breaking point. Archangel Michael says, every cry was recorded. Now every joy will be returned. Expect random good news. Expect peaceful nights. Expect miracles wrapped in ordinary moments, because heaven has moved things in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,360. Even your enemies won't understand how you rose like this. Because it wasn't luck. It was divine love. And no force in hell can undo what heaven has signed. This time, your blessings will stick. No more cycles of gaining and losing. This joy will not fade, it's eternal, because it was built by endurance and blessed by the angels. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,361. Archangel Michael says, your joy is finally catching up with your soul. For so long, you had to be strong in silence. Now, you will be strong in celebration. The tables have turned, and this time, you are sitting at the head. Someone is about to bless you beyond what they ever took from you. Heaven saw who hurt you. Heaven saw who helped you. And now, heaven is about to honor you in front of both. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,362. You will receive a message that changes everything. It may come through a phone call, a letter, or a stranger's kind words. Archangel Michael says, this is not random. This is divine timing aligning with your destiny. You're stepping into a season where your name opens doors. Not because you forced your way in, but because God walked in ahead of you. Favor is speaking on your behalf in rooms your feet haven't yet entered. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,363. Your joy will not be temporary. It will be deep-rooted and soul-deep, the kind that doesn't disappear with circumstances. This happiness will feel foreign at first, because you're so used to surviving, but now, it's time to thrive. The battle is over. The waiting is ending. Archangel Michael says, This is where restoration begins and where rejoicing becomes your rhythm. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,364. You are not forgotten. Even when the world overlooked you, heaven counted every moment. Now, the reward will match the weight of everything you carried. A miracle is about to take shape in your home. It will touch your family, your finances, your future. Everything broken is being rebuilt with blessings stronger than before. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,365. Archangel Michael says, the clouds are clearing, and your sky is finally turning blue. This peace you're beginning to feel, it's not imaginary. It's the result of angels working through the night just for you. The storms were fierce, but your endurance was fiercer. You didn't break, even when it felt like everything around you was falling apart. Now, God is rewarding your resilience with rest and radiant joy. What's ahead of you is filled with light, so much brighter than what's behind. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,366. The laughter that was missing from your life is coming back. You'll smile without guilt, sleep without anxiety, and love without fear. Archangel Michael says, I have cleared the path for you, now walk in joy. You're not walking alone anymore. What once made you feel isolated will now be your testimony of strength. The same people who left you will watch you rise higher than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,367. You are being lifted. No longer crawling through days, no longer just surviving. Now, you are being elevated, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Doors are about to open in unexpected places. The right people are being assigned to you right now. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine alignment. Everything is falling into place. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,368. Every tear you cried was collected. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard. Heaven was never ignoring you, it was preparing a celebration bigger than your imagination. Get ready for joy that doesn't end. For peace that fills the rooms in your home. For favor that walks with you wherever you go. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,369. You're entering a chapter where everything begins to make sense. The pain had a purpose. The delays were divine. The heartbreaks were heaven's redirection. Now, your soul will dance in clarity and peace. Archangel Michael says, you've passed the test you didn't even know you were taking. What's coming to you is not by chance, but by covenant. Heaven is fulfilling promises it made over your life before you were born. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,370. The angels are rejoicing. Your name has been whispered with love in the halls of heaven. A celebration is being prepared, not for the world, but for you. You don't have to chase what is meant for you anymore. It's coming with speed, with power, with glory. Archangel Michael says, the waiting is over. The wonders are beginning. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,371. There's a new energy around you now. You'll wake up with hope. You'll move through the day with strength. You'll rest at night knowing you are divinely protected. What was once draining you is now dissolving from your life. Toxic ties are breaking. Emotional weights are lifting. You are rising into the version of you that heaven always saw. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,372. Archangel Michael says, I'm placing joy where sorrow once Saturday. You will laugh again. And not the forced kind, but the kind that bubbles from the soul. The type of joy that feels like sunshine hugging your heart. Everywhere you felt abandoned, love is returning. Every time you felt invisible, recognition is coming. This is your reward season. And it's going to be glorious. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,373. Your name is being spoken in places your feet haven't reached yet. Opportunities are locating you because heaven has authorized them. Archangel Michael says, nothing will block what God has commanded for you. This is not just a lucky season, it's a divine appointment. Everything is aligning. Everything is shifting in your favor. You're stepping into miracles that were delayed but never denied. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,374. Doors that were once locked are now swinging wide open. What you thought was a no was really a wait for something better. Heaven's timing is always perfect, and now it's your time. Archangel Michael says, you're not late. You're right on time for your breakthrough. Your story is unfolding beautifully. The pieces are falling into place. You are exactly where you need to be for divine intervention to happen. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,375. Expect calls, messages, and meetings that change your life. Expect restoration in places you gave up on. Expect peace that doesn't make sense and joy that fills the room. This is your bounce-back moment. Everything the enemy tried to steal is being returned sevenfold. And this time, it will come with interest and glory. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,376. Archangel Michael says, you've cried long enough. Now you'll laugh louder. What's ahead of you is far greater than anything behind you. Every scar now shines as proof that you survived and were chosen. Heaven is not done showing off in your life. In fact, it's only just beginning. You're about to walk into the happiest chapter you've ever known. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,377. The clouds that hovered above your head are finally parting. Sunlight, pure and divine, is pouring into your soul. Archangel Michael says, heaven is celebrating your survival and rewarding your faith. Even when you didn't see it, angels were working on your behalf. Even when you felt forgotten, you were being remembered by the Most High. This moment, this very second, is sacred, because joy is finding you again. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,378. The heaviness is lifting. The burdens are breaking. You will feel lighter, not just in body, but in spirit. Your laughter is returning with full force. Miracles will meet you before you even ask. God is not just blessing you, He's surrounding you with favor. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,379. Archangel Michael says, I protected you even when you didn't ask for protection. You were covered in divine armor every time you walked into danger unknowingly. Now, it's time for you to walk boldly into abundance, joy, and healing. A financial blessing is forming. A healing wind is rising. A destiny encounter is near, and it will change everything for you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,380. You've passed the tests. You've endured the storm. And now, the rainbow is stretching across your life with promises fulfilled. The gates of glory are open wide for you now. Every delay is turning into acceleration. Every wound is becoming a testimony of triumph. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,381. Archangel Michael says, the doors that were once sealed shut are now wide open just for you. You no longer have to knock with fear, step through with confidence, because it's your season. Every no is turning into a divine yes, and every silence is transforming into joyful answers. The angels are arranging meetings in your favor. Your name is being whispered in heavenly places, wrapped in blessings. Prepare to receive honor where you were once overlooked. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,382. Your heart has cried for too long. But now it will dance. Your hands that were empty will soon be full. What felt lost will return multiplied and overflowing. Archangel Michael says, this joy is not temporary, it is eternal and protected. Your tears have watered the ground for your miracle harvest. You are now standing at the edge of your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,383. The loneliness you felt will be replaced with divine companionship. The people meant to be in your life will finally arrive, loyal, strong, and real. No more betrayal, no more pretending, only love that reflects heaven. Your smile will return naturally, without effort. Your eyes will see beauty again, even in ordinary places. Everything around you will begin to feel alive and renewed. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,384. Archangel Michael says, heaven is not finished with you. This is just the beginning. The best parts of your story haven't even started yet. You are being lifted, not just emotionally, but spiritually and physically. The divine realm has aligned to bless you abundantly. Favor will chase you down in every direction. From this point on, miracles will feel like a daily rhythm. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,385. Your steps are no longer being taken in darkness. You are walking in divine light now, every path you choose is being guided. Even your delays were divine protection, and now the timing is finally perfect. Archangel Michael says, your life is turning into something sacred. You won't recognize yourself a few weeks from now. There will be too much growth. You'll smile at how far you've come, and you'll never go back to the pain you escaped. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,386. New connections are forming behind the scenes. People with keys to your next chapter are already on their way. They've been sent by God with specific blessings tailored just for you. You are no longer waiting, you are stepping in. What was stagnant is now flowing with favor. What was empty is being filled with divine purpose and abundance. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,387. Your home is becoming a sanctuary again. Peace is returning, and with it, laughter will echo in the walls. The heaviness that once lingered is being lifted completely. Archangel Michael says, you will not struggle like before. This time, help comes faster, stronger, and more precise. Angels are stationed all around you, working overtime to fulfill heaven's promises. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,388. You're no longer the version of yourself that had to beg for love or answers. Now, blessings chase you down, because you finally understand your worth. The shift has already happened in the spirit, it's only a matter of time before you see it physically. Doors are swinging open without resistance. Those who said no before will call back with offers. You're about to live in the overflow. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,389. The breakthrough is already in motion, even if you don't see all the pieces yet. God didn't bring you this far to leave you halfway. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has invested too much in you, nothing can stop what's coming." You are going to see people suddenly favor you without reason. You'll receive calls, messages, and gestures that will feel surreal. It's because the spiritual realm already declared you as chosen. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,390. You are about to forget the feeling of being overlooked. Your name is being whispered in powerful places for your good. Even people who never knew you will be drawn to bless you. There is a divine setup happening behind your back. Not for harm, but for your surprise miracle. You are about to walk straight into a promise that was preserved just for you. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,391. You cried silently in private, but now you will laugh loudly in public. The same people who doubted you will witness your elevation. Not for revenge, but so they may believe in the power that is with you. Archangel Michael says, you are entering the season where everything makes sense. Suddenly the rejections, delays, and detours will look like divine strategy. You will be grateful that you didn't settle where you once begged to stay. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,392. There is something different in your spirit now, stronger, bolder, more peaceful. It's because heaven has officially declared your restoration. Nothing lost will remain lost. What is meant for you is circling back, multiplied. The old pain has no more access to you. What hurt you can no longer haunt you. You've been protected, purified, and positioned. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,393. Your season of waiting is ending, and your season of winning is beginning. What once felt like a punishment was preparation in disguise. Archangel Michael says, everything is aligning, heaven has not forgotten you. The closed doors were never rejection, they were redirection. You're not behind. You're not late. You are right on divine time. Something is about to click, and the floodgates will open. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,394. You will no longer have to force things. What's yours will flow toward you with peace. This is your confirmation, what's meant for you is already on the way. Every tear watered the blessing that is now blooming. You passed the test, even when no one saw your struggle. Heaven saw. And now heaven rewards. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,395. Don't be surprised if someone from your past returns with an apology. They didn't understand your light before, but now they see. You're glowing with divine favor that can no longer be ignored. Archangel Michael says, the chains are off, the door is open, walk in. You are no longer stuck. You are rising, freely, fearlessly, fully. Watch how fast the shift happens once you surrender all doubt. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,396. Your joy will be louder than your past pain. Your victory will be clearer than your old battles. And your peace will be stronger than the storm you survived. You are stepping into overflow, love, clarity, and divine connections. People will ask what changed, and the answer will be everything. Because when heaven moves, nothing remains the same. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,397. You're not reading this by accident. Your name was whispered in heaven today. Angels gathered and said, "It's time. Open the gates of breakthrough." Archangel Michael says, "I fought battles you never saw so this message could reach you." Your struggle was heard in the spiritual realm. Every sleepless night was counted, every cry recorded. Now comes your harvest, pressed down, shaken together, overflowing. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,398. The divine is clearing space for something massive. Old attachments are breaking because greater connections are forming. You are being moved away from distraction into destiny. You will receive a sign within the next 48 hours. Pay attention, it will be unexpected but deeply personal. Your spirit will recognize it before your eyes do. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,399. The people who left you weren't meant to carry this version of you. They were only part of the preparation, not the final destination. Now, those who match your new frequency will find you. Archangel Michael says, celebrate now, even before the blessing shows up. Because joy attracts miracles, and gratitude activates them. Heaven rewards those who trust before they see. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,400. The weight you've been carrying is being lifted right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. The shift is spiritual first, and then it shows in the physical. Doors will open without knocking. Opportunities will chase you instead of the other way around. Because when heaven decides, nothing can stop it. Type Amen to get blessing, 70,401.